Good evening, everyone.
Hello.
How are we all on this very, very warm Friday? So it's been another warm one today. So Chris made me a orange juice with ice in it earlier on. Very refreshing, I might add. So, hiya, Steve. How are you, Mike? I don't know whether he's still here on. I've got an ad playing as well. Oh dear.
What a soul.
It says one left two on mine as well. So, hiya, Steve. How are you? Hope you're feeling all right. Skip, you better not. Skip ads, that's better. No. It all adds up. Even if it's only a minute ad, it all adds up. So, it's been a warm one today. Well, it still is. Both patio doors are wide open. I did have the, oh, pardon me. I did have the fan on, but I didn't want it to interfere with the live stream. So I turned it off. So, oh, he says, no, I feel like I've been hit by a big building fell on me. Oh, dear. I bet I not make you laugh too much then, if you're feeling a little bit delicate. So, it says only one watching, so I don't know. I do know there's a couple of other people live, so we've gone up to 2. Hey, but I look dead. Nah, I'm sure you don't. It's the big operation that you've had, Steve. So, I mean, you're bound to have your rough days and your good days. And, I mean, you know, I ain't had a big operation, but I know my arthritis affects me. I can have a brilliant day, and then next day I feel like I've been run over by a bus. And like this morning, my knees were playing me up something chronic. So, you know, it's like swings and roundabouts. You have your good days and you have your bad days. So welcome to the 5 that are watching. So I'm just utching my cushion up behind me. So I'm sitting a little bit more comfortably. So yes, Chris hasn't been out with it. Did you upload that other one?
No, because it's not long enough. I'm going to do it like a 2-part video.
So
I'm thinking of going to Igatour tomorrow.
Oh, right. So you're going out tomorrow, are you?
I've done a couple of videos before.
I
haven't done one withdrawn yet.
I sure could go for a pizza. Well, you know what to do. Whatever, you know, this always say here in the UK, a little bit of what you fancy does you good. Just saying. Hiya, Amjad, how are you?
Hi, I'm Dad.
So, hiya, Raptor, how are you? So, yeah, I remember from last time when you came in. So, yes, as we're here in the UK, a little bit of what you fancy does you good. So, you never know, it might pick you up a little bit. Oh, that's very refreshing. Just got in bed. Oh, yeah, I've had my fan on, but it's not the quietest of things. The same as I said to Chris, I didn't want it to interfere, you know, with the sound and whatever. Oh, vodka? No, it's just orange juice and ice. Well, it's orange and pineapple. Is it orange and pineapple? Something like that.
I've got whiskey.
He said vodka. Chris has got a glass whiskey and orange.
Yeah, I don't know Coke, so with the orange after no.
So yes, yeah, it's only orange with pineapple, I think it is. Very refreshing with a bit of ice in it. So it's put damn. It's very rarely I drink, Steve. I had a pint when we went to Blackpool, but that's about it. That's the first pint I've had in about 8 months. So I very rarely drink. So I've got all the peeling going on my arm as well from catching the sun last week. I was not. So yes, and I didn't finish that off because it'd been that long since I'd had a pint. It sort of gasses me up. So basically, I didn't finish it off. So Mr. Guzzle Guts over there finished it off for me. Hi, Richard. How are you?
How do, Richie lad?
What do you do? 8 mile an hour scooter?
The lady's in.
Yeah, I've said I am a lady.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hello, the lady.
Because I just read out where she says hello, just got in bed, fans on. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere, yeah.
After that.
I could do with you making me some juice in that bottle, baby. I've got plenty of rice still in my glass. Just got back from Scarborough. Ooh.
Scarborough. Don't go with Scarborough.
No.
You could have popped in for a pint of whiskey, Rich. Well, it's beer I've got there.
You see, when we were booking, there's a bottle down there. When we were booking for Blackpool, we tried Scarborough because I've got a friend that lives in Whitby. A daughter lives in Whitby. So we tried Scarborough, Bridlington and Whitby. And there weren't many, well, hardly anybody available for the dates that we wanted. So we ended up going to Blackpool. But I'm glad we did, really. Because we really, really enjoyed it. So, you know. Syntax. Who's syntax? Put Ige in it. So yeah, you know, I'm just glad we weren't, because when we travelled down last week, it was red hot again. So yeah, thank you. You know, it were boiling when we went down last Friday, hence the blisters and the sunburn and everything. So I'm just glad I could stay indoors today. So yeah, you know, it did rain slightly. Oh, so you've been all over the place then. You went to Scarborough, then went to Whitby, then Bridlington for the day. Oh.
So stopped off in Sheffield for the day.
He's been all over it, Shant, today.
You're doing it everywhere. Why not, lad? Are you feeling better? You feeling a bit poorly, weren't you?
Oh, Richard.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, he's going for a ride on the... Oh, yeah, it could have been. So, this is how far I remember rightly. I saw you on Pooster Studios like months ago, or last year, I think it was. Oh, okay then. It didn't ring a bell, you know. But yeah, I'm just starting to peel, but I keep like putting like moisturizer on it. But I've got such sensitive skin that I could have factor 50 on and it still burns me. Hey. Barry's in. Hi, Barry. Hi, Paul. Says Jeanette wears leopard skin mask to go with her leopard skin underwear, which is unusual because she doesn't normally wear underwear. Oh, right.
Oh, Barry.
But yes, it's been a warm one today. Just Chris, well, my ice is about melted.
Mine as well.
And that's how warm it is. I'm burning Lyman Bay by the white. Oh, that smells. Sounds nice. But yes, fact is, Barry, since we got back, I've been out nowhere, so I haven't had cause to wear it again since we come back. I have got my Kiss Me Quick hat though, so yes, it's a keepsake that I can keep for. It was 33 degrees in Bridlington.
Wow, right that year.
Yeah, I was going to say it's sort of been between 30 and 32 here. So yeah. So I've still got Chris has put some of my pictures back up. You probably can't see it because you know. Got to 35, Barry said.
Ooh, crikey.
So if anybody wants to come on the panel, just let me know. Yeah, you told me not to say anything, so what do you going to say?
I've had some whiskey since then.
Sofa. It's a sofa, dear.
Bloody forward.
But it's not a new sofa. It's a second-hand new sofa. But it's only a 2-seater, whereas we've got a 3-seater. But the good thing about it is the recliners. So yeah. So when the when the live stream's open and over, and I want to put my feet up, I've just got to flick a button at the side, and just as though you kept that quiet. Well, the thing is, Kate, I says to Chris,
okay.
I says, oh, okie dokie then, Amjad. But the thing is, Chris, it was on Facebook. What do you call it? Yeah.
Marketplace.
Yeah, the marketplace. So Chris had messaged you yesterday. So he went to pick it up at 1 o'clock. Now, he weren't too sure whether or not it was going to go in the car. So hence with not saying anything, but obviously. Hi, Laura, how are you?
Hello, Laura.
So yes.
Has he got his favourite pal with him?
Hi, Tina, how are you? So yes, Tina. Basically, it's been a bit of a bugger carrying it in. Chris has had to manage all by himself, and so yes. So big shout out to Mr. P. He's got it all set up and everything all by himself.
Ah, muscle man. I
was thinking, where's your photo? I'd gone behind you. It's still behind me, Kate, but this sofa is a little bit higher up, which is good for my back. Hiya, Ant, how are you? So yeah, so it's a bit easier on the old back because the back of the sofa's a lot higher. Chris is such an E-man. The photo's gone. No, he has put some photos up. That let me just
adjust it.
No, I'm gonna. He's put a couple back up, but they are a bit higher up, so you can't. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So yeah, so he has put some back up, but there were one. I mean, mother, and the you know, the frame broke a little bit. So we have put some photos back up with what we took down at Christmas to put the big Merry Christmas light up. But yeah, so that's basically why you can't see this behind me, is because on the old sofa it were a lot lower than this. So hence I'm a bit higher up, so it's my head obscuring these things behind me. And I forgot what we're going to say now. Yeah. Oh, in fact, it's still okay. We've still got both patio doors wide open. I did have the fan on, but I thought it might interfere with, you know, the live stream. So, I'm sweating. Hiya, Gordo. No, I didn't let him loose with hammer. The things were already up. It was just that when we put the Merry Christmas sign up at Christmas, and when we took it down, the pictures never got put back up. So he says, well, while I've, you know, take it old sofa out and bring in other one in, I'll just hang others back up. Hey, we've got Bella.
Rita.
So yes, I'm ordering a donut, fed up of the flat. But we had a massive bee come in this afternoon, and I'm sat here, you know, I'm thinking, God, I better not move or it might sting me. And if you keep banging your head on the wall, then tell Chris to move down and not to go so fast.
Libby's saucy again. Good old Barry.
I saw your thing on Facebook, Tina. She's not happy with BT.
Oh dear.
So yeah. I must say it's a lot more comfortable. And it's a lot easier on my back. So it's basically, it took it out on the backs. We're going to get because there's a bloke that comes and collects all your rubbish and takes it to tip for you. I think it's about 60 quid. So basically, we're going to get you know, what's it still out front, the old fridge freezer. So basically, it is nice and comfy, Kate. The other one were the cushions weren't so high up. So basically, it's a lot more supportive for my back. So basically, Chris is going to give this fella a ring, and I think I think he's got a van or something, and basically, he'll take everything away. So We possibly got a recliner. Don't we miss our Barry and his to the point comments? Yes. But I've saw the weather tonight, Amjad, and basically it's going to be warm tomorrow. It's going to be warm Sunday. I don't know, you know, for the long range forecast, but it's going to be. But no, I'm not reclining. Don't. I'd be fast asleep, Kate, if I were reclining. She says that I got her. Are you reclining now? No, because if I were reclining, I'd be I'd be nodding off. So thank you very much, Tina. But guess who was the first person to sit down on it and just had to test the recline a bit out of it? I kept saying, my back's aching here. Let me sit down. No, I'm just testing recliner out. So a bit lady of leisure. I hope not Tuesday. I couldn't stand out. Why are you coming back home, Bella? So I thought you were staying down there for 4 weeks. It's not been 4 weeks already, has it? So I tell you something, my hay fever's been playing havoc today. My eyes has been sticky and itchy, and my nose has been. I'm glad it's going to stay dry. I got cement drying out the back. Well, I watched it where Easy went to fetch the cement, and it even made Harry like a little chair made of cement bags. And Harry's there like Lord Fauntleroy, sitting on these cement bags. Has it been 4 weeks already, Bella?
4 weeks since it's been down there, is it?
Hiya, Laurie.
Hello, Laurie.
She says it's been 4 weeks. That's flown past, hasn't it, Bella? So yeah. It don't seem like it's 4 weeks. You know the song, Bella? Reunited. Well, you will be on Tuesday. Oh dear. But yeah. I didn't think it's been 4 weeks. So oh, pardon me. Does Barry fancy coming on the panel, being as we haven't seen you in ages, or are you just chilling out, or so just let me know. Would Aunt like to come on the panel with your lovely wife, Laura? That was this morning, and then I took him round to the park thinking it would be cool, and it was boiling. Oh dear. Well, that's it, Kate. You know, it let a bit of steam off and tire him out. Well, this is it. She says she's not shielding till the 16th. No. But you see that by the time you finish your shielding, the kids will be getting ready to go back to school. We would be up for it. I'll tell you what. I'll put the link in the chat, and then all you do is click on it and
Well, you get Mr. Anthony on there.
shut up, you.
Ooh.
How do you copy it into the thing now? Is it
Copy V in it.
CTLR and V?
Control and V, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Well, we'll see if it works anyway. Oh, I've got to run now. I'll catch you all later. Okay then, Barry. Thank you for popping in.
See you later, Barry.
So I'll just keep checking. I think all basically you do is click on the link, and then I'll add you to the stream. Well, that's usually how it works. When I had Dennis on, basically, because I knew Dennis's email, I just emailed him with the link anyway. Well, this is it, Kate. You know, you've missed such a lot.
Hello.
Mr. Muscles here.
Mr. Muscles.
Yeah, bless his cotton socks.
Laughing then.
It were, but worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they're not there yet, so. Oh, it's not come through. He said we'd be up for it. So I says, Anton and your good lady wife.
There you go.
They're cutting it a bit fine, Tina.
What's that?
She says the daughter's uniform still ain't come through yet.
Oh, yeah. That's not good.
So I have to keep checking to see if. As far as I know, all the schools are still reopening in September. As far as I know, Callum's college restarts. I think is it 8th September, something like that.
Not like that.
No, he's not there yet.
Waiting for Anthony.
Yes, we're just waiting for Anthony to come on.
Has he forgotten how to use YouTube, even though he's forgot his PV Palmer as well?
Oh dear.
Sorry, Anne.
Laptop. Oh, they just fire it laptop up. That's what they're doing.
Okay. I'll let him off.
I thought you were having trouble with the link, so I just kept checking and. She says, "Ha ha."
Sorry.
But Chris roping that when we took the old settee out and before he put the new one in, he'd find £1 million down back on it, but we didn't. I found a penny. Yeah, that's about all we found, a penny. So, but yeah, we thought we were hoping we'd find like £1 million stashed out back at Sophie or something. Oh, 3rd of September, Tina's. I'm waiting for a punchline. I just saw a car being driven by a sheep in a swimsuit. I'm waiting for a punchline. So it was a lamb bikini. Oh God, I knew there was something. I knew there was a punchline. Oh dear.
Come on, Dodo. Lamb bikini.
Lamb bikini.
That went a good one, that one. You got to up your game, Dodo.
Ooh.
What's that?
Kate's got some bedside tables.
Ooh.
Very nice.
Who was?
Kate.
I was in a comment.
No, she didn't. She sent me a message.
Oh, no wonder. Refreshing thing. I can't see a comment.
Oh dear. Well, you see, Laurie, with Gordo, there's always a punchline. When he makes a comment, there's always a punchline. When he sort of, I just saw a car.
Yeah, he's gonna copy and paste it.
So yeah, there's always some sort of a punchline. Will you get me some more rye?
I'm gonna get me whiskey first. Whiskey.
He's on whiskey.
I want whiskey tonight. I've already drunk one.
Yeah, but the only little like glasses up. Eh?
Not a lot of orange in them.
Oh. But yeah, it's the only downside of it being Kate, this I'd got a 3-seater, but this is a 2-seater. So we're hoping to get another one for free. Because they were free, didn't cost us anything. So we've like got 3 2-seaters then. So yeah, it's all right. Mr. Scooper man's coming with eyes.
I'm the ass man. There we go, missus.
Thank you.
Oops, I went so slow.
I missed one.
He says not always though. Sometimes I do chat. Yes, you do. But when you come out with, I just saw a car being driven by a sheep in a swimsuit. You know, there's going to be a punchline after it. So yeah. So Chris has just got to keep checking on Marketplace, and you know, like when the pandemic's over and you know we have visitors, they've got plenty of room for people to sit. So sorry for slurping. I'll just check, see if Anton. No, they're not there yet.
How long does this laptop take to
I was going to say, is it one of these laptops that you crank by an handle? It does, but it don't upload to it, and it don't. It's just basically, it's like Kate. Kate don't have a channel, but she's more of a supporter than a content creator. Let's just say. Yeah. Okay then, Tina. See you later. Thank you for popping in.
Bye, Tina.
She's got to go and wash up.
Oh, right. I've got some pots, Tina. Come and wash mine.
Oh dear, God knows how we're going to sleep tonight.
Well, I'll be sleeping well after 3 more of these.
Let me just have a look for Hazy's Hazy Daisy's channel. I don't know how to copy it.
Copy and Control and P. No. Control C. Control V.
All right.
I think.
Yeah. Hang on a minute then. Let me just try it. See if I can wangle this one.
But you've got to highlight whatever you're copying by left clicking or double click, double tap.
Right. Let's just. So you've got to highlight it, and it's what? Control and P.
Control C, I think.
No, this is printing. Printing.
Control and C.
No, that one's not working either. Can you just do it, please?
Control C and Control V, says Mike. For copy and paste, Control M for mute. Control P for printing, Control S for save. There you go, mine's for save. You need to highlight whatever you. Right, what you wanted to do?
Right.
What's which channel?
Let me just check, see if. Yay!
Oh. We didn't say both of you could come on.
Hiya, Laura. Hiya, Anne.
How do that?
Hi.
You alright?
It's all right. I ain't got my mouse plugged in, and Chris has tried because I'm trying to.
Mouse, not mouth.
I said mouse.
Sounded like mouth.
I'm just.
Sorry, it was a while.
It's all right. I just kept checking because I left Chris hanging 20 minutes once.
Yeah, I got home to give you that way.
On purpose.
Hey, Brad Bird is in.
Is Baz in?
Yeah.
Hiya, Baz. How are you? So yeah, will you look for it for me, and then I ain't got to mess about. So yes, my guest tonight is Ant's World and his lovely wife Laura, which is Mrs. What really, Mr. and Mrs. C to be.
Hi.
Hi, everyone.
I thought you'd froze for a minute. Oh. She says she's joined Daisy Days, and you'll probably think I'm a nut. Told him you sent me. Gordo says, "Is it 2 for the price of one night?" Well, yes, they have got like 2 channels. Auntie's Ant's World and Laura's and Ant's together is what's it called again?
Mr. and Mrs. C to be.
Yeah, that's it. Mr. and Mrs. C to be.
Change it to when you get
Yeah, I'm
married.
not there yet. I'm not official.
That's why it's 2B.
He can still change his mind.
I bet Chris Richard has said that 17 years ago.
Oh, dear me.
Gordo says you're spoiling us tonight. Well, I aim to please, Gordo.
Can't find this channel.
That's it. It's Friday night. This is the place to be.
Yeah.
It's party.
So
Drink.
right. Just tell you know the drill. Just tell us a bit about yourselves, where you live, how you got into YouTube, whatever.
Go.
Do you want to go first?
You go.
I was making videos with my phone and just posting them on Facebook. And then a couple of people at work said, "Oh, why don't you put it on a YouTube channel?" So I thought, why not? And you kind of got into the editing side of it. And
Yeah, I used to edit his videos, and then I just thought, well, I might as well just be doing my own videos too. So
mine was mainly because one of my hobbies is messing around with speedboat. So it was a lot of boating and droning videos, and then we do things together now where we go on day trips and holidays and
yeah, and it's a bit more of a family one.
yeah. So if you don't like boats and drones,
I noticed you've just got into paddleboarding. What do you think about paddleboarding?
I'm not an expert yet. I fall in a lot, and yeah,
it's good. It's good fun.
I'm not very good with engines, so I thought, well, I need a boat, something I can get on the water without having to worry about it breaking down. So I just blow it up.
It's all right, Chris was moaning off in the background because when I do my baking vlogs, I make the goodies and he edits. So he says, "Take note, Mrs. B."
But does he also eat it? So he's getting paid, really. He's getting paid in cake.
I don't know the first thing. I mean, even though Chris has sat me down and explained how to edit whatever, it sort of don't seem to sink in.
Yeah.
No, I like it. It's good fun.
Yeah.
We were using iMovie for quite a while, and I kind of got to the end of that, so we've started using KineMaster, haven't we? So
Yeah. KineMasters.
Yeah. Do you still use well, what's that one you use?
Well,
That editing.
Filmora.
That's it. Chris uses Filmora.
Oh right,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a good one.
Are you
There's
seeing
so
what he's
many
put? Are you seeing what he's put? It says it's like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah.
That's when she's editing. Rachel.
Yeah. But the thing is, if it's like role reversal. Let's say if I said to him, "You go and bake this" or "You go and bake that," he won't have a clue.
Yeah. Anthony comes in and he's like, "I've edited my own video," and I look through it and I'm like, "Oh, I just chopped that and I changed that."
Why is she telling? Why is she telling everyone it's not? I'm the best editor in the world.
No.
Check out all my videos edited by myself.
Liar,
Yeah.
liar, it's all lies.
Oh, no.
Well, I don't mind admitting Chris does all my editing for me. You know,
Well done, very honest.
you know, I don't mind admitting because I don't know the first thing. Because Chris will say, I say, well, how do you get music onto it? Well, you just, you know, drop it in here. And I says, yeah, it's easier said than done. I says, it sounds so complicated.
No.
Yeah. Well, since we started YouTube, it's been a massive like learning curve. You know, it's the editing, and then it's not just putting a video on YouTube. It's all the bits behind it. You know, getting a good description and your keywords and everything like that. It's not just a case of pressing up.
I mean, I don't know about yourselves, but I think as well, because we use Canva for the thumbnails, and it's if you create a good thumbnail, then if it looks good, then people will watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? It's all about how it comes across. You know, the thumbnails, the wording of, you know, whatever it is, you know, you're uploading.
Yeah. There is an art to it, isn't there? It's getting that thumbnail, like you said, the title, and making sure like it looks good for people.
That's it.
Yeah.
So tell everyone where you live, and he lives by the sea.
We do, yeah. I'm originally from Bristol, but we live in Weston-super-Mare, and you're not around here.
No, I'm originally from Lancashire. Big up Lancashire.
Well, actually, Gordo's from Bristol, and Darwin Digital, he's from Lancashire.
Oh right, yeah.
So we have got people in the.
Yeah, no, I think we spoke to Gordo the other evening, and he said he was from Bristol, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's a small world, isn't it? It's just like.
Yeah, the Darwin Digital Richard, he says, yeah, he's from Lancashire. Gordo wants to know where you're from in Bristol, Laura.
I grew up in Lockleys.
Well, what happened when Laura saw Gordo? All right, I'll marry you.
Oh dear. Let's just say we know Gordo, but Gordo is a pseudonym and is incognito.
Right.
That makes sense.
Oh.
I mean,
that sounds interesting.
Yeah, if you look at the picture, it's actually Gordon Ramsay, but we know Gordo very well. We've met up with him. We know him. You know. Oh, he says he grew up in Fish Ponds.
Yeah, close then.
So
Darwin Digital. Darwin Digital. Are you from Darwin?
sorry, I'm just laughing. Chris has just said, "Why couldn't he afford it, ass?" Chris, you know what he's like. Richard wants to know whereabouts in Lancashire are you from?
Haslingden. It's between Accrington and Blackburn.
Accrington.
Yeah. Just other side of the Graham Road.
Yeah. Gordo says he keeps getting channels taken down by certain YouTubers, and that's why he's incognito, you know.
Right.
But we do know him personally.
Yeah, we know.
So, yeah, Gordo's a good fella.
Unfortunately.
And Richard said, blimey, just over the hill.
Yeah, over Grain.
So you've got more in common with the people in the chat than you thought about, that you thought you did.
Yeah.
Thought you did.
That's good. Is there anything you want to say?
So have you set a date for your wedding then? Have you?
I think kind of COVID has kind of messed it all up. We were supposed to be getting married in July next year, and we'll just see. I think we're going to just see. We're getting married on a beach. We don't need a venue or anything. So he's going. He's leaving me already.
I'm going.
Yeah, we're getting married on a beach. So it doesn't really matter about dates and things. It's just if everything else fits at the minute.
But this is,
showing
I mean,
you his wedding.
This is the wedding board. So it's kind of.
You know, I mean, I look at it this way: if you love each other, then it's only a piece of paper, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you've got 4 kids.
Yeah, we don't mind
you know what I
waiting.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's it. But
where's he been? What's he been for?
Oh, he went and got his for it. He went and got his
Oh,
wedding
you've
board.
I'm sure you
you've
like.
already got. Oh yeah, your planning board thing. So yeah.
That's the beach in Cornwall we want to get married at.
Oh, Cornwall, lovely.
We're gonna have a cream tea.
It's all right. Chris
And
is
then it's
rubbing
all
it
very
in.
nautical.
Chris says he went looking for his Femi palm. Very comical, my husband.
Mine's somewhere.
Yeah.
He's probably lost it. Have you lost it?
No, some in my bag somewhere.
He didn't take it to Sidmouth. Did we tell you? We told you that. You forgot
Yeah,
it.
you forgot it. Yeah, he'd left it on charge.
Yeah, ridiculous.
But, well,
He's laughing again.
It's like I said the other night. When we go away, there's always something we forget. We get halfway to Blackpool and Chris says, I know where I am put in. He says, I haven't put my lead in. He says, so I can download all my, you know, all footage that I've done onto my computer.
No, it was for one of the cameras for my 400D. I forgot to thank the lead in it.
So basically, couldn't do any editing or anything whilst we were there, only on his phone. So basically, that's
We've
why
all
he's
been there.
Oh, he's got it. Look, he's been and fetched it just to prove to you that he does know where it is.
Oh, is it?
I've put a lanyard thing on it now, so it's constantly with me.
so he puts it round his wrist so he don't forget it in future.
I even got to bed like that. Ready for action.
So what's it like living in Weston-super-Mare then? Is it nice? Is it, you know, has it got its downside or?
Yeah, it's lovely. We love the seafront, and when it starts getting busy with the tourist stuff opening up, it's fun. And then even in the winter, it's quite nice, even when it's quiet, just walking down the beach. It's got bad parts of it, but
Well,
no, we kind of love it.
I think everywhere's got its bad parts. I mean, there's not, or wherever you live, there is certain areas that, you don't go, Chris says it only took him 4 days to find it.
I've just seen that.
Oh dear.
Yeah, no, it's a nice place to live.
Yeah, there's always something to do, and it doesn't have to cost you money.
Well, this is it. I mean, we you having your boats and your paddle boards and everything, there's always something to keep kids occupied, to keep yourself occupied,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and that's very important when you've got young children, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
yeah. We've got a couple of beaches, so we can kind of choose where we go, and that don't cost any money, does it?
No.
So with 4
Well, this
kids,
is
just to
it.
chuck them out the car and run around on the beach, that's all they need, isn't it? Sometimes.
Because
But,
when it's busy, we don't go to the main beach. We go to a little one round the corner, what like holiday makers don't know about, and it's always quiet. It's really nice.
Gordo says, is walking the dog still banned on the beach?
It depends on certain times of the year, but from the pier towards Marine Lake, you can walk your dog anytime there, but main beach you can't.
Oh. What
There
you
we
on
go,
about,
expert.
Weymouth?
Well, it's not Weston-super-Mare, isn't it?
Yeah.
Big down.
The next one.
I wondered what you're.
Okay,
It says
big
I'm
down.
going. I will be banned from Weymouth, and I thought Weymouth. What's Weymouth got to do with it?
Yeah.
If he goes Weymouth, he might get banned.
I'm surprised.
It's
I'm
the
from
other W.
Blackpool.
Yeah.
Kate says the air always ties them out.
Yeah, it does.
And me.
Yeah.
So, if I go out for a walk down the seafront, the kids will be running around, and then next thing I get home, I'm like,
Let's have a little nap.
let's have a nap. Hour nap.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it is
I
good.
find that as
Yeah.
well. I mean, we only went to Blackpool for a couple of days, but both them days we went sort of on seafront, and our absolutely it tired me out. Mind you, it might be the fact that I had to walk about 3 flights of stairs to get to the room.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Hiya, Johnny. Hiya, Johnny 5.
Don't find the love.
Bye. You've come at the right time.
So yeah, I don't know what it is about here, but I think it ties everybody out.
Yeah, and because you like walking around and you're doing stuff as well, I think that just adds to it, doesn't it?
That's it.
Definitely. Yeah.
I mean, both like Friday and Saturday. I think we all 3 of us had power naps in the afternoon, and I had one of these electric scooters as well.
That.
So I, so obviously they must.
Have you
be
seen my
something about-
electric scooter?
Pardon?
Have you seen my electric scooter?
No.
I have.
I'll try and send a video to Chris to show you.
Yeah. Chris says he's seen it. So, but I'm
Yeah, he
on
wants to
about
make it
that
a go-kart or something.
Same as I said, if without that mobility scooter, we wouldn't have got half the stuff done that we wanted to have done.
Mm.
Because I have got limited mobility.
It's good out
I
in
mean?
Hiram as well.
That's what we did. We hired it when we got. Well, I sort of rung up beforehand because somebody says Ring Tourism tourism board up and they'll tell you, you know, best mobility scooter hire
Yeah.
places out there. Now, we rung one first and they said because of COVID-19, blah, 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 they weren't hiring them out. Because obviously when they go back, they've got to be deep cleaned and whatever, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So somebody said to us, ring tourist board and they can recommend to you the best places to hire it from. So anyway, that's what I did. They gave me 2 numbers. I rang them up and I says, well, we're coming Friday. He says, well, just give us a ring when you get here. We'll drop it off. And we're in like half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, they dropped it off. And he says, basically, we'll come and pick it up. So we you know, we wouldn't have got half. Yeah, we wouldn't have got half of the things done, you know, going up here because it would have took me that long to walk down there.
Mm.
So,
Well,
tell us a bit about your family then. Obviously, I know you've got 4 children.
Yeah. So I've got a son who's 9 and he's called Jack. Anthony's got a son called Oakley who's 8. So when we met, they became best friends. And then we had twin girls together and they are 5 now.
Wow. Kate's eldest son's called Jack as well.
It's a good name.
it is.
Good name. Yeah, our girls are called Amelia and Grace.
Wow. So basically, you got it over and done with in one foul swoop. You had twins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had to be done.
Yeah. As if it was planned. Yeah, of course it was. It wasn't a major shock at all.
Easy, wasn't it?
No, wasn't either.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Richard's got twin girls. He's a 16 now. He says.
Oh wow. I can't imagine them at teenage years. It's just going to be, that's going to be too hard.
I'm dreading it. I can't, you know, I think I'm going to move out when they become teenagers because they're screaming and shouting and arguing. I'm just going to move out and have like a caravan in the garden or something.
Yeah. Good shot.
Yeah.
Good shot.
But think of it this way: Laura will be able to give makeup tips and, you know, and I mean, we not so bad. I mean, because Callum's, well, he's 17. He'll be 18 in November. So we're lads. You don't really have to worry too much about them, do you? It's just girls.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the girls.
And
the boys getting up to mischief.
Johnny says he has 2 caravans in his garden.
Are they to escape?
Well, he's got an older one, which he'd got originally, and then he bought a big tent, but then decided against it. So he sold the tent and bought another caravan to hopefully tow behind his car.
Yeah, I do think boys like are a bit easier. You know, but girls, they have to have makeup and hair and stuff like that, and it's like,
It's fun.
yeah, it's fun for you.
Well, I'm going to say, having said that, Callum's gone to a stage where he's had a lot of dry skin on his hands. Now I keep saying, Mum, can I borrow your hand cream? I says, you use it more often than what I do, Callum. So, you know, I mean, there's nothing, I mean, you know, I admire him sort of for his, you know, his hygiene. He goes in shower every day. But the only downside of it is he either goes in shower or he goes in bath. And he's like me, he's got very sensitive skin. So he's always complaining that his skin's dry.
Ah,
Oh no. Yeah, Oakley's a bit like that.
yeah.
Oakley's always got like eczema and
Yeah, he's always got some dry patch or something, hasn't he?
he suffers.
But I
Vino.
mean, Callum's into like an eczema, but it's just like, because I do have very sensitive skin. I mean, I only caught some it's all peeling off now. You know, it don't matter what factor I put on, the sun still burns me. And I have got very, very sensitive skin.
Yeah.
That's a bit you, innit? You burn quite well.
I
Well,
burn in
originally,
different parts of my body. Yeah.
I originally, I mean, when I say originally, when I were younger, I were ginger. So you know, even though your hair changes colour, it still don't alter the fact that your skin's still sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah. I was when I was little. Yeah. So I just burn. I'm a bit burnt today. I was in the hot tub.
Yeah.
For too long.
Oh, I've got an hot tub. We're definitely going down to this for an holiday then.
Yeah, I got an hot tub. I was going to say, give me your shed keys.
But Chris keeps saying,
you know, cheap bed and breakfast.
He's on like it takes such a long time for it, you know, but he don't burn. It just goes brown. Chris does. Now, it's when he says I only have to stick my head out a window and I burn. That rate, you know, I'm like a lobster. I am. Did you see me last Friday?
Oh, no.
Because obviously it was like this last Friday, and you know, I can slap whatever factor on me, but it's, you know, I've even tried like proper baby cream. You know what I mean? The eye factor that you can get, and I still burn.
Yeah.
That's how sensitive my skin is.
Oh no! You have to go out with get a parasol, get like an umbrella.
But
fancy.
I forgot to tell you. When we were in Blackpool, can you remember them things that you put on your head and they were like an umbrella, but you put them on your head?
Yeah. They look awesome.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell Chris about that. I seen one in one of its shops on Seafront. And I forgot all about it until you've just mentioned it about umbrella. They were like back in the 70s, weren't they?
Yeah.
And, you know,
like walking in the rain.
Oh, we'll go to Blackpool just to get you one on. How's about that?
Fine.
Or you could have a flag in the rain, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could smoke in the rain and it was like shelter you.
It's your own personal, yeah.
I mean, when we're talking about umbrellas, it's only like, you know, if it's absolutely piddling it down, all your shoulders would get wet and your bum would get wet at back, and you know they're not. Hiya, Carla.
Hello, Carla.
You know, they only these little things. So I mean, they're basically more use than ornament, if you know what I mean. They don't really do it.
It's like, no, they're more of a like gimmicky thing, aren't they?
But same as Laura says, at least if you wanted to go outside for a smoke, I mean that's about the only thing they'd be useful for. Stop your fag from getting
they don't have
wet.
Kiss Me Quick. They don't have Kiss Me Quick one.
You could soon write it on with a Sharpie.
I don't want it. It doesn't have Kiss Me Quick on it.
Where is your hat?
It's over there. It's too hot to put it on.
You've seen it enough.
I like it.
Same as Bella says. She says it's more like a keepsake from your. You know you've been to Blackpool and you've got a Kiss Me Quick hat.
Well, you do.
Yeah.
That's me wearing it.
He does. He wears it in secret, really.
I bet he does, doesn't he? Behind the camera, he's got it on, really.
Yeah, a pink Stetson with Kiss Me Quick on it, yeah.
And he's streaming palm in the other.
Yeah.
I remember that.
What were I was gonna say? It's all right. I have these moments. I have these absent moments. It's my age. I was gonna ask you a
Don't worry.
question and I forgot. So let's say, obviously you live in a seaside town. Where would be your ideal holiday destination?
Ooh.
I don't. If it was just me and Anthony, then I'd say like the Maldives.
Yeah.
But with the kids, we just love Cornwall. So, yeah.
But the thing is,
Devon as well.
at least Cornwall's in the UK, and you know what, with all the pandemic and everything,
Yeah,
and
this
they
is it.
stopping flights and blah blah blah. You know what I mean? At least you know you can do Cornwall. Let's just say.
Yeah. It's easy, and it's only 2 hours for us
Yeah.
to get to the bits that we like and things. So
So it's not a massive trek to get to.
Well, that's
us.
it. You see, if we were to go to Cornwall, it'd take at least 4.5, 5 hours.
yeah.
Whereas Blackpool, that's only 2 hours for us.
Well, it would have been if it weren't for money traffic on Friday. 3 hours later.
We had a mayor of a job last week.
Yeah.
There were accidents. There were, certain turn-offs were closed. And Chris says, "Oh, I wish we'd have gone straight down M62 now."
Oh God.
But yeah, I mean,
So far.
you see, that's one of the reasons why we wanted to go to like Bridlington, Whitby, or Scarborough, because that's only same. That's just over 2 hours. Whereas if we go further down south, it's going to take us a lot longer.
Yeah, and you need to stay a lot longer then to make it worth it, don't you? And
Yeah,
so.
yeah, obviously, yeah. I mean, we went to Butlins at Minehead a couple of years ago, and we were only there from Friday to Monday because it were like Callum is into WWE, and it were like a WWE.
Oh yeah, they do the
event.
wrestling weekends, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's basically the reason why we went, and same as we've said, it's such a long drive down there. You get there late on a Friday, so you've only got really Saturday and Sunday, and then you're coming home Monday morning. Hi, Ian Matthews. How are you? So yeah. I mean, same as you just said. If we were to go a bit further afield, where did we go as well? Bideford Bay. That's in. Is it Devon? Yeah. Somerset? I don't know. One or two. It's all right.
Yeah.
Geography is my strong point, but we went to Bideford Bay.
Devon.
Yeah. But we did go for a week when we went there.
Which we haven't now.
Yeah.
What we paid for it?
Yeah.
Rubbish, weren't it?
Yeah. Same as Chris has just said. We wish we hadn't have gone if we'd have known what we know now, because it were absolutely. Yeah. We stopped in a chalet, and that weren't very good either. So,
no. Yeah, 2 hours is kind of our limit. Whenever we look at like day trips and stuff, it's usually 2 hours is kind of our limit. When we have to drive up to like visit your parents, it's like 4 hours, and that's just too long in the car for the kids.
It's a long time, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, when you've got little ones, I mean, they soon get bored, don't they? And and then they start.
Yeah. They start hitting each other, and
that's us as well, isn't it? We get bored, start hitting each other.
And then you're threatening to kill them.
Yeah.
Steve,
Anthony has a nap while I'm driving.
I have a nap whilst I'm driving.
The one I'm driving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh dear.
So yeah.
Oh dear. But you see, when we went from here, we went down what we call Snake Pass through Glossop and everything, and it were Friday, we hit traffic, then there were accidents, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And it were horrendous. Now, when we came back, we took the M62 and it seemed to take us less time, and we stopped for half an hour. Plus we had a bit of spillage in the car because I knocked Callum's coffee over because we stopped for a bite to eat the coffee. And of course, I knocked Callum's coffee flying. So we had a bit of a spillage in the car.
Oh no.
So, and all in all, we stopped for half an hour. I mean, we didn't intend to, but, and we still did it in like 2 hours. And we stopped half an hour.
That's good going there, that.
So it were, you see, M62, it's like a straight road, basically. Right, you know, from getting on M62, that's it, straight, you know. Whereas down Snake Pass, you go through Manchester and, you know, then you go through Glossop and it's horrendous, the traffic.
Fall asleep, what the hell?
Yeah, Steve says, what happened? Did I fall asleep? Oh, what the hell?
No, we just get 2 reprobates.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve is a good friend of DJM Films.
I know.
And us.
Oh, yeah.
We know Steve through Dennis. Now, he's the guy that does all the intros and outros and logos and good at what he does. Fantastic at what he does.
Yeah. A handy person to know then.
But he lives in Chicago. Because I thought with Steve Essex, I thought, hey, up is from England. But no, he's from Chicago. But he lives in a place called Essex in Chicago.
Ah.
Right.
And he's just had, is it a quadruple bypass, I think? He's only just recently got out of the hospital. So he's had his orders that he's got to take it easy.
That's it. Take it easy. Look after yourself.
So he said he could fancy a pizza, and same as I says, a little bit to what you fancy does you good.
Yeah, just a little bit.
So he's recuperating at the moment at home. He says he just likes the name Essex.
Oh yeah. It sounds like an actor or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's a cool name, isn't it?
So he's just got to change his name to David now, and it'll be David Essex.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that sounds familiar. All right.
I was going to say something and I forgot.
They lost the road.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Right.
Because our second name's Pickering. When you go into, you know, like I go in several live streams, I just say hello, blah blah blah, and first person and they say, "Do you know Ronnie Pickering?" I say, just because my name's Pickering, it doesn't mean I'm any relation to Ronnie Pickering.
Yeah.
You get it with Curtis, don't you?
Yeah. Because my last name's Curtis, I get off, like, often people go, oh, are you related to Tony Curtis? And sometimes I go, yeah, he was my granddad, yeah. So there's no relation.
Yeah, but I mean, for them that don't know who Ronnie Pickering is, do you know who I am? I'm Ronnie Pickering. You know, he's supposed to be this gangster odd man, wherever he is. Don't know him, but I always get, you know, are you related to him? And I keep saying, yeah, it's my uncle or it's my dad. Yeah, so don't piss me off. So yeah, but there's always somebody, always somebody that'll ask you, you know, being And you know, I don't know whether they're just being,
You've been facetious.
yeah,
Tries to be.
you know, trying to be funny or whatever. You know what I mean?
I'm saying that we've never heard that question being asked before.
Oh yeah, we've been asked it a million times. And if you're like new to somebody streaming, you go in and are you any relation to Ronnie Pickering? Just
yeah.
the name Pickering, it don't mean to say I'm related. So, but yeah, I mean, when all said and done, I mean, Pickering's not a common name, you know, not like Smith or anything like that. But it's not, you know, if you've got the same name as somebody famous, it don't necessarily concur that you're related to them, does it?
It's not really fair.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. Because my last name is Vile, so no one is related to me. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
funny thing is, should I tell you what my maiden name was?
Oh yeah, go on. Is this a first?
Yeah, it's Bone. Bone.
Ah.
So my maiden name was Bone.
I get it up time and are you relation to her?
So yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know many people with the name Bone.
Yeah.
Hi Tracy, how are you?
Hello, Tracy Loss.
So yeah,
Hello.
but we did. I mean, there were a lady that were married to my uncle, and her name were Lil Bone. Now, she were a larger than life lady. She did a lot for charity. She played darts. She were a right character. And when you say, are you related to Lil Bone? I say, well, in a roundabout way, yeah, because she was married to my uncle, but they divorced. so yeah. Tracy said, how were you on? Did you have a good holiday? Yes, thank you very much, Tracy. We had a fantastic time.
It was horrible.
Oh,
Just because you couldn't get your drawn out.
I could have been, I was just a bit too busy.
Ian's in. Ian, he says, no, you're related to Ronnie Pickering.
Well, Mr. DJ.
So yeah, Ian's a good friend of ours as well.
Well, we know him.
It's not the acquaintance.
So this is Anne from Ant's World, and Laura is Mrs. to be. So and they live in sunny Weston-super-Mare.
Yeah, hi.
So yes, I know Ant through Chris. Chris sort of knew him first, and then we were. Oh dear!
Oh no!
I would have been in earlier, but please been here.
Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh, dear.
you can't tell us a story now.
Well, I think I know why, but I'm not saying.
Yeah, oh yeah.
No.
Yeah, Ian says Weston-super-Mare. Last time I was there was with my mum at Pontins.
Oh, lush.
Yeah, Ian lost his mum to cancer when he were 8 years old.
Oh.
Some idiot arguing and beat his missus up. Oh, God.
Wow.
That is the lowest of the low, you know, in my opinion. And Chris's, we hate woman beaters. So, yeah. So Ian ranked police on him. I don't blame you, Ian.
No.
So yeah. Mr. DJ Ian started out as a DJ at Skegness Butlins.
Ah.
Mm.
So he was a red coat as well.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he says he got it on
I
film
mean,
as
he's
well.
got stories.
He's got lots of stories, I'll tell you.
Whatever you do, don't add him on Facebook because you'll get some strange text messages.
He says since then he's been around the block a few times, Ian. Sorry. But yeah, I mean, we've been to see Ian quite a few times. His fiance is absolutely gorgeous. She's lovely outside and inside as well. Oh, Richard says been there at Skeggy Butlins about 13 years ago. We used to go to Skeggy Butlins all the time.
We did.
Up until about 3 years ago, and then we says, right, you know, when my mum passed away from cancer, we says, you know, we're not going to settle, we're going to spread his wings a little bit, you know. Yeah.
Looks like us for mine, isn't it?
Ian says it was a red coat then when Richard went to Butlins at Skeggy. But yeah, it's a fantastic place, don't get me wrong. But when you go into the same place year after year after year, you know, when
Yeah,
you know,
we did
when,
mine over and over.
yeah, it's like my mum passed away, and I sort of come to the conclusion life's too short. We want to spread it. We've been to Isle of Wight, you know, we've been to Minehead, yeah, we've been to Bideford Bay, which is in Devon, obviously. We've been all you know, all over the place. You know what I mean? And it's like this, you know, life's too short.
We even went to Warrington for a weekend.
I mean,
It says we even went to Warrington for a week. Hey, we've got Foundation Aerial in as well. Ian says, and looking at these dodgy red coats with scarce accents is enough to put anyone off.
That's why we decided to stop going to Skeggy.
See you morning, mate.
Good night, chat.
No.
But the thing is, you know, the thing is, Ian, you know, obviously you're good at what you do. Oh, Richard says he went to Minehead in 2007. We're about 2 years ago we went to Minehead.
Yeah, something about that.
Yeah.
2, 3.
But it was same as I said, it was Friday to Monday, and in my estimation, it was too short. I think we should have gone for week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the Minehead one for us is about 1 hour away. So we used to go like the Friday to Monday, didn't we? Quite a lot. So it weren't too bad because it was only an hour away.
well, when we went, it was like it went near bonfire night, and they were doing fireworks on seafront, but you couldn't get near it for love and money. There were everybody and his mother there. So obviously, because of my sort of I couldn't walk very far, Chris brought the car back, and I says, well, I tell you what, I'll stay at Shelley, you and Callum walk up there. You know, I'm not all that fussed about fireworks anyway.
No.
But it's a nice place, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, we've just done it. We've done it too many times. The kids are kind of bored of it now as well.
Yeah.
That's it. So just a quick, do you work, Anthony? Sorry.
Yeah. So I've had a big kind of career change recently. So I used to work on aerospace parts, and then that job's stopped now, and I'm working in a care home. So I'm a maintenance person in a care home.
Well, believe it not, Chris used to work in care homes, but he were a carer, not a, you know. But it was the fact that it's shift work and they expect you just to work Christmas Day, and you know,
Yeah.
he just changed career paths altogether.
I told manager, I says, at the interview, I says, and what it does, whatever you do, don't ever put me on Christmas Day because I will not turn up. That'll spend time with my family. Boxing
Yeah.
Day, all that lot, I don't mind. So what does he go and do first year over the year?
Put you on Christmas Day.
Let's change that now because I ain't coming in.
Steve says, how much is gas over there, Ash? I assume he means petrol. He says it's $2.35 a gallon.
Wow.
£1
Cheap.
13.
Oh yeah, we've got a garage like an hop, skip and a jump down road, and Chris has just says it's £1.13.
Because it's slowly coming out of lockdown. Prices of petrol's going up. It did go down to about £1 2p.
Yeah, it is.
It's sort of been fluctuating. I don't know whether you find it same where you are. It's sort of shot right up to about 120 something, and then it's slowly been coming back down again. Yeah, we call it petrol or diesel. Richard says, I went to Skeggy, it chucked it down all week. So I said, next year it's mine, Ed, and it chucked it down all week there as well.
No. No. Oh, no.
Oh dear. But it's like this, and I don't know whether you agree with me. You make your own entertainment, don't you, really? Whether it's chucking it down, you know, you're there for an holiday. You've got to make the most of it while you're there. So you make your own entertainment.
Yeah, but Butlins is kind of over. It's got shelters and stuff. Everything's inside as well, isn't it? So.
But when Callum were little,
But yeah, even if you're not at Butlins,
Callum used to love the fact that you could go on rides and everything, and you didn't have to go far. You know what I mean? It was within walking distance.
Wrestling and all, isn't it?
And what about the ice cream? Hiya, Brenda, how are you? And what about the ice cream? Do you mean cones or?
it's cold.
It's cold. It's cold here. Yeah.
Loads of flavours.
Yeah. And you get it at seaside destinations.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for seagulls or.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm needing some. Oh, right.
Needing some more.
Ice cream.
Oh.
Just a
little bit.
Yeah.
Don't forget your strawberry sauce.
Maniac Grammy, that's Brenda. She's another one from Maine in America. She's just had a major operation on her arm as well, so she's recuperating as well.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Richard says ever since then we've always gone abroad up until this year with all the COVID business. It says I'm always trying to weasel ice cream or cookies. Lol. Got some ice cubes. If that's any consolation. But you'll have to get your missus to nip out and get you some ice cream, Steve. I'm sure she'll not mind where you're recuperating.
Got to ring your little bell though.
So have you got an honeymoon planned? Where's your plans to go on honeymoon then? Have you?
Sheffield.
Yeah.
We have planned like a little boat trip for just the two of us and some friends. So we were going to go along the coast of Dorset and Cornwall and Devon over a week or so.
Oh, like one of these O-season, like long boat. Well, I don't know what you call them, canal boat.
No, just a little speedboat. So
In our own.
Can I take
And-
time?
Yeah, you can come on the back.
I'll pack your bags for you.
I'll buy a dinghy.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll tow you in the dinghy.
tow you on a banana boat.
Yeah.
Just chuck us a sandwich every now and again.
That's it. That's it. You whizzle along on speedboat, and you know
Yeah.
he'll be the one in background going ah, screaming like a girl. Richard says I was sat on the seafront in Bridlington at dinner time today, and it was hot as anywhere abroad. I can believe you there, Richard.
Yeah, it was hot today.
So what I forgot what I'm going to say. I keep having these senior moments. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say, and I forget what I've said 5 minutes ago.
Your job. Your job.
My job. So Anthony's just gone part-time with his career change. So I work full-time in a school. And I'm at uni at the minute training to be a teacher.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes. Very rewarding job at times. I am Mischief ASMR. How are you?
Have to practice on night.
Did you hear that? He keeps chirping in. He says, do you get to practice on Ant? Because he's like a big kid.
Yeah. Yeah. I put him in detention a lot.
Yeah. I'm always in detention.
Chris's niece is a school teacher, and she's like in her 20s, but she's been finding it hard a bit lately because she's been getting a lot of stick from head mistress or deputy head or whatever, you know, and she gets a bit stressed out about it all.
Yeah, it's not an easy job. Yeah, it's hard. So,
you know, I mean, same as I said to Chris, with her being so young, she probably takes a lot of it to heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Chris has asked a question, what ages are you wanting to teach?
Oh, I've always done early years. So I used to manage a preschool. So I've always been sort of reception, year 1 sort of age. So little ones.
Yeah. Well, you've got plenty what do you call it?
Experience.
Experience with your 2 little ones. So you know what sort of buttons to press and what to say, and so
yeah.
Got it.
What are you messaging? No.
Is that what Ant's asked?
I can't say.
What do you love most about Ant?
Yeah,
Is that look obvious?
Oh dear.
When he goes to work. When he's not here.
That does a bit of overtime.
Chris has put at early years Ant's age then.
I sign you up for overtime. Yeah, his sort of like brainwaves, mental age, yeah.
So this is another question. Obviously we're in the pandemic at the moment. Have you had a lot of the COVID in your area?
Yeah, it was until things kind of went a bit lax, didn't they? And then we came here as like tourists. It kind of got busy, and our hospital got shut down, so for a little while.
Hey, Simon's in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when we went to Blackpool, we wore as masks wherever possible, you know, in crowded places, etc. Because I'm not shielding, but my immune system is very, very poor. So, you know, I don't. Yeah. And it's like up until going to Blackpool, only place I'd been is Doctors and Back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't like put myself at risk. So obviously we took hand sanitizer. the bed and breakfast where we stopped at that had got hand sanitizer on every level, you know, and they, you know, we kept us distance wherever possible. Miss Chick says my city's going into lockdown in like 2 hours.
Who's that? What city's that?
Oh, where's that?
Where's that at? We're in South Yorkshire. But there was talk that they were going to put Leicester in local. Oh, Preston.
Preston, oh dear.
So yeah, they were, you know, Leicester's gone into local lockdown. But same as I've said, I think they relaxed things way too soon.
Mm.
You know, I mean,
Yeah.
not everybody agrees with me, but you know, because they're enforcing these like local lockdowns now, you know, I think it's come back to bite them on bum. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, I think everyone's forgotten all the rules, haven't they? And because everything's easing up, everyone kind of thinks that they can do what they like now, I suppose.
But the thing is, I mean, when we went to Blackpool last Friday, there were thousands there. You know what I mean? And not everybody had face masks on.
Very little.
No.
You know what I mean?
drove past Weston today, and it was heaving.
It was chocker.
It was heaving, and no one was social distancing. You know, you find that the locals in Weston, like us and people we know, we stay out of the centre and off the beach because we just know that all the tourists are just there. Yeah. It's crazy.
But that's what I say. I mean, we were adhering to. I mean, wherever we went, we got us masks on. You know what I mean? And like, you know, even in boarding house, you know, if anybody were coming in sort of behind us, we stood to one side so they could get past us, because I'm not quickest to go in upstairs, you know what I mean? Just the fact that, you know, I were shielding myself, if you know what I mean, rather than, you know, we've done all right things. I mean, they made it mandatory now. I mean, is it same in your area? You've got to wear face masks in shops. You've got to wear face masks on public transport, in supermarkets. Yeah.
And a lot of it's common sense as well, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
a lot of people don't have common sense.
Definitely. In Preston, they opened Switch nightclub even after they said all the clubs should stay shut. But this is it. They can't. They're saying like, you can only. I mean, it's like Pleasure Beach at Blackpool. We didn't know till we got there that you got to buy tickets online for the Pleasure Beach because there was only allowing so many people in at a time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, how can I put it? I mean, you've got people that are saying, oh, you know, I'm not wearing masks, but there is certain how can I put it, like asthmatic people, and there is certain situations where they are exempt from wearing masks. Now I understand that, but you know, there's a lot of people, I don't know whether you've come across this or not, but there's a lot of people just don't care.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
And I don't know whether, you know, whether you find
in like the supermarket, you'll be going around, you're about to get some cheese or something, and someone's leaning over you, and you're like, there's signs everywhere.
Yeah,
they just don't, do they? They just.
You see, such as like, because we've got a little Asda down near us. Every time Chris goes down to our Asda, he's got his face mask in the car. So before he gets out the car, he puts his face mask on before he goes in the supermarket. Now, I says to him, I says, you know, is everybody sort of adhering to rules? And he says, no. He says, funnily enough, he says hardly anybody wears the mask in our little supermarket. And And then this sort of Asda and Tesco and everything saying, basically, they can't make them wear the masks. You know what I mean? But
Not police it.
yeah,
Hard for
no.
them to do that.
I mean, they're saying, oh, if you don't wear your mask, you can get £100 fine. But is there going to be a police officer on door or every supermarket and every shop, blah blah blah, saying, well, if you don't wear your mask, you're not coming in? It's just not.
I think you need to. I think people need to have their own moral, responsibility. You know, you don't need a policeman to tell you to wear a mask.
No.
We're looking after everyone.
But I looked at it this way. I said to Chris, I says, well, Asda's such a big shop, Tesco's a big shop. At least if they just put, like, let's say a security guard or something on front ours, it says, well, look, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not coming in. Simple as.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that simple. I mean, all big supermarkets have got security. It just needs one standing outside and saying, look, if you're not wearing a mask, you're not coming in. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But I mean, Richard's just said hotel where we stopped in Scarborough this week was very strict. But the bed and breakfast where we stopped at, I mean, they weren't doing no breakfast because of the pandemic. You know what I mean? They got hand sanitizer on every level. So I can't say enough about them in that respect. You know, they were very good about it.
There just doesn't seem to be any consistency, because we went away to Sidmouth at the weekend and we walked into shops and people told us we didn't need to be wearing them, you know, or in the hotel, no one was wearing a mask. And so we didn't know where we stood. So we were always stood there with our masks on and in a shop full of people that didn't have any on. So it was a bit inconsistent.
But at the end of the day, you've got to protect yourself and you've got to protect your kids. Because if your aunt's down with some, heaven forbid, you've got to protect yourself because they're kids. And we're saying, you know what I mean? I hadn't been out for months until we went to Blackpool. And I says, I'm not going to let my guard down. I'm going to, we took masks with us. We took our own hand sanitizer. But as look at it, they've got hand sanitizer on in the bed and breakfast. So, we were quite impressed with that. As regards wearing face masks, we just did it for our own safety.
Yeah.
It says they did meals, but it was table service. You couldn't self-serve. They bought it all to your table. Yeah. Well, they were different. They were like the boarding house where we were at. I mean, they weren't doing breakfast or anything, but there were others that were doing breakfast, but they were staggering it. They were only letting so many in at a time. And we'd come down in the morning for a cigarette and there'd be tons of people stood out in the street waiting to go in for the breakfast. Obviously, they'd come down and, they'd obviously said to them, sorry, but you can't, we're having to stagger it and only let so many people in at a time. So they're all waiting outside to be let in for the breakfast. So
the hotel, I mean, they served them in a box, didn't they? In your room,
breakfast in a box.
So you get like a croissant and a yogurt.
McDonald's.
It's not what you want when you go away.
The thing is, I mean, I don't know whether Aunt's same or not, but Chris likes a fry up. I mean, a croissant. You know what I mean? The croissant don't just, it don't cover it, if you know what I mean. When Chris says he's having a breakfast, it's bacon, sausage.
The full work.
Yeah, except for black pudding.
Oh no, I do black pudding, me.
Oh,
what's
that? He likes black pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love black pudding.
If you check out our latest video, you'll see my breakfast.
Oh.
I'll skip the black pudding bit then.
Steve says, forgive me,
Oh,
did I hear someone say waffles?
Oh, I love
Uh,
waffles for breakfast as well. Oh, waffles.
Waffles,
I did
bacon,
mention
maple syrup.
waffles.
Oh,
Yum.
But
Lovely.
funnily enough, I mean, we went for his breakfast on the same street that we were staying at. I mean, it weren't cheap. It was £8.45. So we sat down and, yeah, it included coffee. But I looked at my plate and I said to Chris, I says, there's something missing off this. So he says, well, what do you mean? I went, there's no bacon.
What?
There weren't no bacon.
Oh my God.
There were sausages, there were beans, there were tomatoes, there were mushrooms, there were ash brown, a slice of toast cut in half, but there weren't no bacon. And I says, you can't do breakfast without bacon. You know what I mean? And he went, unless you'd have said
No.
something to me, I wouldn't have noticed. Chris didn't rate it anyway.
Yeah.
But it were expensive at £8.45 each. So it weren't
Yeah, with no
cheap.
bacon.
Yeah.
With no bacon.
No.
You can't have a breakfast without bacon.
I don't do beans on my breakfasts.
Well, you see, the thing is, Chris has got a funny thing. Nah, he don't do tomatoes of the fresh variety,
All right.
but he will eat tinned tomatoes.
Mm.
They are-
So
We like
yeah,
it tinned on our.
Yeah, tinned are good.
Anthony's
but-
got a phobia of beans. He's got a phobia.
They just go through. They look at them and everything.
We're not allowed him in the house.
what's that?
We're not allowed beans in the house. He's got a
Oh.
phobia.
The phobia of beans, who was? Anthony.
Me.
You know.
Yeah.
Now you've told Chris that, don't you? He's going to send you all these things
Yeah.
with baked beans.
Now, what's your address?
It was a continental brekkie. I don't see anything continental about it. A fry up is a fry up. You have to have bacon.
Exactly. Well done,
If you've got
Richard
sausages,
says,
you've got to have bacon.
yeah. Darwin says no bacon. That's a no-no. That's what I mean. But Chris hadn't noticed, and I said, well, there's something missing.
Yeah.
I'm saying fried
has
or cooked, not raw.
So Steve says he's got a new art. He can do bacon now.
Steve says he can do bacon now. He's got a new art, but you don't. But you see, the thing is, Steve, it's all things in moderation. You don't want to
Yeah.
clog these new valves up that you've got in.
No.
So you must have it.
But honestly,
No, I mean not fried. What do you call it? Grilled. You've got to have the bacon grilled, and you can only
Yeah.
have it once a week. Let's just say.
And not with
Smoked
waffles and maple syrup.
No.
Yeah. We prefer unsmoked.
Or we like smoked.
Smoked. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we prefer unsmoked.
well, I'm either or.
Yeah. Chris
Yeah.
says it's either or. He can eat either.
Yeah. Once I've smothered it in brown sauce, you can't taste whether it's smoked.
Oh
or
yeah.
unsmoked.
You see, me and Callum, tomato ketchup, but Chris is
Oh.
brown sauce brigade.
It's
Yes.
HP.
Yeah, it's got the HP though. No daddies or anything here.
No, it's got to be HP.
Yeah, HP all the way. And
Yeah, even if
when,
it's expensive.
when we did actually sit down for his breakfast, they come with these big bottles of brown sauce and tomato ketchup. And Chris says, "I bet any money this into HP."
It's watered down daddies in a HB bottle.
Yeah, or what do you call it? Where you go for cash and carry special.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like a Happy Shopper one.
Yeah.
The cheap and nasty stuff.
Steve says I get new lungs in 5 months. Does that mean I can smoke again? No. You've had your order, Steve. No. You'll have to get one of these e-cigarettes, even though they not good for you either. But yeah, me and Callum's tomato ketchup brigade and Chris's HP sauce brigade. It says damn. When I talk, Steve, you listen.
Yeah,
That's it.
she has spoken. No.
But no, don't start smoking again. No, that's a no-no. In fact, I'm going to get in touch with your wife and say, don't let him start smoking. No black pudding, Gordo. It says black pudding is a mustard brekkie as well. No.
Black pudding.
2 lots.
Oh, I don't know. You can eat it because it makes my stomach churn just thinking about it and what it's made of. And ugh.
You just don't think of it.
Just taste it.
No.
Is that hungry now?
I need a fryer.
Yeah.
Oh dear. So when you come off for here, Laura, you've got to do 1 to 4 fry up then.
Oh,
No.
that'd be lovely, that, wouldn't it?
Beans.
Yeah.
No,
Extra beans.
Oh, God, Ghost says he likes it raw. That's even worse. Oh,
Oh no, it's got to be cooked.
yeah.
yeah. Richard says I really eat it, but God, I love it. Oh, we the no black pudding brigade. It's just the thought of what it is and the taste. It's horrible. I don't know, you know. Ugh. But it's each to their own, as I always say. You know, I mean, what one person, you know, what one person likes, you know.
Hit me with.
Yeah.
He says, my baby love says she'll hit me with a stick if I start. Well, there you go, Steve. Oh dear. Miss Chick says, I'm really hungry now. I did have my tea. Didn't have my tea because I premiered a video. Got carried away. Oh dear.
No, bit late now.
The ups and downs of being a YouTuber.
But the thing is, I don't know about everybody else, but when it's warm like this, I don't feel like eating. It sort of puts me off eating because it's so damn warm. You know what I mean? I drink.
We just had a Chinese.
You've just had a Chinese?
Big Chinese. Big.
Oh. Steve says she'll take his computer away. Too right, Steve. I would as well.
Liver and onions is all right, but black pudding and no.
Yeah, Gordo says he likes liver and onions. Now that's something else I don't like. I don't like liver.
I like liver.
Chris does. I don't.
No.
I don't like liver.
Yeah.
But they say it's iron, don't they? You know.
Yeah.
It's good for the blood circulation and whatever. But you know, you'd have to pay me £1 million before I tucked into any liver.
Right, so if I won lottery,
Thank you, Steve. He says, I love your shows, Miss Jeanette. Simon, who is Bird in the Hand, obviously is a droner. He lives in Cornwall. He says, nice.
Oh, whereabouts?
Nice and cool here, fog and damp. Well, we're going down Cornwall.
That's the YouTube beat up in Cornwall.
It says if it's overcooked, it goes like rubber. I just don't like the consistency and the taste of it. I don't like the consistency and the taste of black pudding. You know what I mean? Oh, he lives in Red Ruth in Cornwall.
Oh, nice.
But you know, it's you see, I like I mean, Chris don't like fresh tomatoes, you know, and when because he says, you know, he says, don't put me any tomatoes on my breakfast, thinking that they were going to be like fresh ones that are grilled, but they weren't, they were tinned. And he says, yeah, I don't know, they were tinned, I'd have had some. So, you know, he don't like fresh tomatoes, but he'll eat tinned tomatoes. Now, I could eat any salad stuff except for, what do you call it, celery. I don't like celery either.
I don't like celery.
Gordo says, is that your underpants?
Nice and fucking damp.
He says it's nice and cool here, fog and damp. And he says, is that your underpants?
Oh no.
Simon's is a one. Well, I'm going to tell you a little secret now. Chris has been going commando all week.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Goodness
So
me.
I'll let you know secret. Chris has been commando all week. Richard,
I have to say something in reply to that, but I'll not go.
I used to deliver down that way, a place called Midsummer Norton and Argos at Bridgewater.
Yeah,
Oh, near us at Western Supermare.
that's near us.
So yes, Richard used to be like a delivery driver for one of the supermarkets, I think.
He's retired, but he's still going for a walk at 5:30 in the morning.
Chris says he's retired, but he still goes for a walk at 5:30 in the morning. No, he hasn't.
Wow.
He does still work.
Is it Richard? Oh no, it's Craig.
No, it's Craig's that's.
I'm getting wrong person mixed up again.
Gordo says that's why he's gone missing in action. Okay then, Amjad, thank you for coming in.
Bye, Amjad.
Thank you.
Oh, he says he lived at Breen Downs for a while.
Oh yeah.
Don't be washed yet.
He's been wearing his shorts, so he's had plenty of fresh air around.
Bit of ventilation. Love that. Yeah.
Ventilation circling round.
Alright.
Yeah,
I don't want to know your dirty little secrets. He says it gets a bit hot and sweaty down there.
Oh, that is too much information.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm married to him. He says, not retired yet, only 51, at least 4 years to do if I play my cards right. He's getting mixed up with you and Craigs, because it's Craigs that's just retired. So, but yeah. Oh dear.
There you go. Right, it's hairs all over coffee.
A bird in the house going down. That's a great place for droning. Do you know, around the fort and stuff like that?
Oh, what's he said?
Gordo says, I used to live not far from Norton. I live in a village called Stoke St Michael's. Steve says, may I ask, Miss Jeanette, how far away from Dennis and Miss Emma do you live? About 40 minutes.
Roughly.
It's not all that far away. But we keep saying we're going to visit, but Leicester is one of the places that are in local lockdown. So yeah, we think they're still in local lockdown.
Week by week, can't
Yeah, I think they go on like a week to week basis and how many cases that they've had. But they don't live all that. Dennis has been here, but he came on his own. So
we've got to go down there eventually.
yeah, so basically we're going to go there next. Drones weren't around at the time I lived there. Only thing to do was go to the pub. That's Simon.
No, it's changed then.
So I know what I meant to ask you, Laura. Are you sort of going, are you at university full time then, or are you just doing like a...
No, so I work full time and I'm doing university with the Open University. So I do it at
Oh,
home
yeah,
full
yeah,
time as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why Anthony's gone part time to kind of give me a bit of a break with the kids and stuff.
Well, this is it. I mean, if you're studying
House
as well
husband.
yeah, if you're studying
Yeah.
as well as working, I mean, it's a lot to, you know, it's a lot to contend with, isn't
Yeah.
it?
It's
Really.
a lot to juggle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I want to get it right. So, yeah. I don't want to rush it or
Mess it up.
mess it up. Because
Well,
once I've got
I
my
mean,
degree, we want to move to Cornwall.
you want to what?
That's the plan.
We're going to move to
Ah.
Cornwall.
Oh,
Yeah. So I can't mess it up because I'll mess up our plans.
well, this is it. But I mean, it's if you're focused enough to work as well as do like an Open University thing, then you know I can't see I can't see why not.
No.
You're doing really well. You in both things, like your job and your degree.
I'm doing all right.
You're doing very well.
I'm doing all right. No.
So, well, guess what time it is? It's 11 o'clock just gone.
It is.
Hey, don't time fly when you're having fun. It's good,
Yeah,
isn't
because
it?
it's just said exactly the same thing. It says, "Don't time fly when you're having fun." So, yeah.
Well, we did jump at the first hour. I'm joking.
Thank you for coming on, Ant and Laura. I appreciate it very much. It's been lovely seeing you both in the flesh.
Thank you very much.
So, yeah, if anybody wants to subscribe to Ant, it's Ant's World. Obviously, it says it on his t-shirt. That's his YouTube name. And Ant and Laura have got a combined YouTube channel, which is Mr. and Mrs. C.
Mr. C to B, yeah.
We'll try and put a link or something on the comments or something, if we can do that.
Should be able to.
Yeah, I think you've got a wrench.
Yeah.
So if you want to put your links in, yeah. So if anybody wants to subscribe to you, both channels. If you look a bit further up, Mr. and Mrs. C to B, that were by the way, where's Pixie's pants. So that's their combined channel. And Ant's got a Mavic Mini and a Femi Palm as well. Yes.
He had to copy me, didn't he?
Steve says put your link in. Oh, I've got itchy nose.
I don't know how to do that.
Laura says I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that.
So he sorted it.
Laura's just typing it out now, I think. What? Is that mine?
Put your end bit on.
I can't remember it.
You're such an idiot. I gotta do everything. It's like I've got 2 channels and I don't get a t-shirt.
I'll get the t-shirt. Merchandise coming out soon.
Yeah, Steve says come to my channel and check out the kind of magic I do. Steve does all kit and caboodle music, logo, intros, outros. That's his thing. That's what he does.
Cool. We'll have a look at that.
So
I can't do it.
Is that mine? I don't know if
I tried. I can't do it.
She can't do it. Are you gonna put ants?
Answer, is that what I'm going to searching for Ants World?
Yeah.
Is it Ants World I'm looking for?
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
Oh, we're just movie trailers as well.
All right.
Well, that one that were on my home page is what Steve did.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
send him a bunch of clips.
Yeah, the intro that I've got on my baking vlogs and Chris has got on his that intro that Steve did those as well, logos. It's all right.
All right.
It's all right. Chris is looking for Ant's channel link.
Should have been prepared.
Yeah. I've disappeared. Is this signing up? Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, this is yours.
No, because when I'm thinking it, yeah.
Oh, Steve says he's almost done with the logo because you see, I were on about doing some merch like t-shirts and mugs and hats and things like that. And Steve actually wants a mug because you see, I say a lot, same as I say. So I'm going to have a logo, and then I'm going to have same as I say on my mugs. Oh, what if knows?
I can't find his comment now.
Well, I ain't got my mouse plugged
You should
in.
get
and
some
I don't-
aprons done.
Ah, there you go. Ant's World. That is Ant.
Oh, he's done it.
Yeah,
He's done it.
That is
It's said
big.
hello in chat.
That's all right.
So yeah, so that's Ant's
Yeah.
channel. He's got the Mavic Mini. He's got the Femi Palm. Your coffee cup with your new logo on the cup. Yes, yes. So there's about 5 already wanting the mugs. So when I ain't even, you know. So yeah, that is Ant. I didn't realise that you weren't a moderator. I thought you were a moderator.
Ooh.
Ant.
All right.
Make him a moderator.
I have done.
Yeah, then
Oh,
let him
thank
pay. Then moderate him afterwards.
So type into thing just to double check that I've made you a moderator. Oh,
Yeah, I've got a spanner next to my name.
Because he's a spanner.
Is that
then? I thought Laura was going to say yeah, because that's because you're a spanner. Oh dear me.
It's not coming up.
So yeah. And next time you come in, he said hello in the chat, Simon. So if you want to, but you see, funny thing is that YouTube have stopped you being able to subscribe, and we had to download a extension for Chrome. Now, when people come in, everybody's name is highlighted in green. So all we have to do is click on that, and it takes you straight to the channels, you see.
All right.
Say hello again, he says.
Say hello.
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 Yeah, it's there, look.
God, what kind of cat have you got?
Steve says, my cat called upon on me demanding his dinner. Well, our Tucker's sat on Chris's knee. Where else? Sorted.
Awesome.
Thank you very much for having us.
Yeah, it's been a real
Yeah.
laugh.
Don't forget 20 quid each.
That allows us to keep it shed.
Yeah.
So it's been lovely having you. It's been a good laugh.
Yeah.
You know, you've gained a few subscribers from the chat, and what? Simon says, okay, got you, the one playing with a big ball.
Yeah, it's an ice cream.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, thank you very much anyway, and I'll see everyone again on Monday evening from some more Monday Mayhem. And thank you again. I hope you've Steve says, take care people, and nice meeting you, Ant and Laura.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, you too.
Rest up.
Have a good weekend, everybody.
Yeah, you too, and I shall see everyone on Monday. Bye.
See you then.
Bye.